Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lara and I am a witch. In this video, I'm going to talk about witchcraft and what it actually is. This video is directed to people who are really interested in witchcraft, who have seen it appearing around before, but they just don't know where to start. I was in the exact same position. As soon as you enter the path of witchcraft, there's so much to learn that you can literally not choose. So in this video, I will also be discussing kind of a witchcraft starter pack. Let's just get going. What is a witch? A witch is someone that practices witchcraft. It is a gender-neutral term, so anyone can be a witch, men can be witches. Please don't say warlock. That is wrong. Warlock is not the right word. What is witchcraft? Witchcraft is the practice of magic. Magic, it's not magic like in the movies. It is not floating around, putting curses on people and making stuff happen that cannot happen. It is more like a natural way for redirecting energies and using nature's energy for one's own benefit. It is all about taking care of the planet and being in tune with the earth and with oneself. You can do meditations and divination and you will learn so much about yourself and how to take care of this earth, and that is honestly all that witchcraft is about. Use it as a tool for connecting to your higher self, connecting to the spirit realm, and just growing as a person. Witchcraft is like a tool for your intuition. Witchcraft is also a practice. It is not a religion. You can combine religion and witchcraft. You can be a Christian witch, you can be an atheist witch, you can be a Wiccan witch. Wicca is a religion that also uses witchcraft. Every Wiccan is a witch, but not every witch is a Wiccan. You can be of any religion and practice witchcraft. For example, I also don't identify as Wiccan, I identify as spiritual, but I do really agree with a lot from the Wiccan faith. What do you mean with magic? Like I said, it's a way of using natural energy and using it for one's own benefit or to just grow as a person. It's a way of using nature's energy and being in tune with yourself and with the planet. I think witchcraft actually has a lot to do with the law of attraction. I will talk a little bit more about that later. You actually use a lot of magic in your daily life without even noticing it. Some examples of magic are making potions, making spells, you can use special candles, you can craft things, you can work with crystals. I actually have 2 videos about crystals on my channel. You can do divination, you can work with herbs like kitchen magic, do plant magic, and meditate, and do divination. There are honestly so many ways to use magic. What is important to learn as a witch? There is so much to learn when you enter the path of witchcraft. Witchcraft is all about being in tune with oneself, so it is important that you yourself love your practice. Don't make yourself do what you don't feel up to. Literally just do anything you like. For example, if you're really into tarot, do tarot. If you're like, I don't really like tarot, I more enjoy using herbs, then go and do that. There are no rules whatsoever. If you want to choose your own path, just see what you really like doing. If you are a really creative and crafty person, then you could, for example, go and craft some things. You could make a wand, you could make like you could make sigils, you could make special art, whatever. If you really enjoy cooking in daily life. And if you have no idea what you want to do, keep watching my channel because I will discuss so many things on here. There should definitely be something up here that you will enjoy, so subscribe to my channel. When you are starting a witchcraft journey, it is just important to soak up some information. I love watching YouTube videos all day. I have so many books. I will do a video about all my favorite books really soon. But you can read like a ton of books about anything that you like. Obviously, you can learn so much online about witchcraft, but don't just read, don't just learn. I know what it's like. I'm like a sponge. I love soaking up information, but it is also important to start doing things. So things that I would recommend starting with, since they are so simple, I will give you guys a little bit of a guideline what to start with if you really have no idea, because if you're anything like me, you never have any idea what you want. Things that I really recommend learning at the beginning because they're really important are, for example, the Wheel of the Year, so the 8 Sabbats. This is all about the seasons, and a Sabbat is like a feast every beginning of a period of time, and it's just like holidays. For example, Yule is a lot like Christmas, so it's really important to learn about that. You could start with some sort of divination. Divination is the art of predicting things in the future. A great form of divination to start with is absolutely tarot. I think anyone can do tarot. It's so easy to learn. There are so many decks out there, and I'm sure that you can find any. It's just, even for the art, it's just fun. But also it's like so easy, anyone can do it. I actually have a video up on my channel about tarot, so go and check that out. I will link it down below. You could learn about crystals, herbs, tree and flowers. Now you don't have to go all in depth about this, just learn like the basics. You can always learn so much more if you want to, but like learn what the powers are. Just learn like the basics. Learn your favorite herbs that you have in your kitchen. Look those up. Just look everything up. Soak up information. Another thing to start with is maybe how to set up an altar. If you're really like, yes, I really want to do this witchy thing, I want to get this started, then set up an altar. Also super easy. Just Google how to set up a witchy altar and you will definitely get a lot of information. You could learn a little bit about astrology. You could make sigils. You could do kitchen magic. These are all just easy things to start with and to start learning the basics with if you have no idea. I hope it gave you some ideas. And then later on, of course, start doing your own spells and potions. Earlier on, I was talking about magic and how magic works, and I said that I think it has to do a lot with the law of attraction. So, what is the law of attraction? Simply said, the law of attraction is the ability to attract anything in our lives that we focus on. So usually the law of attraction is you think about something that you would want to happen for a very long time, you just visualize it, see yourself doing that, then you will start putting a plan into action, how to get that done, and you will start focusing your energy on that specific goal. And when you focus your energy, eventually it will happen and you will manifest. So it's just focusing, putting in certain energy and manifesting. That is simply said the law of attraction. Now what does this have to do with witchcraft? I think we usually do the same thing. But with witchcraft you can use a bunch of different tools and extra things to help you manifest. In witchcraft, we would get a spell done to enhance this energy. Candle magic is a great example. For example, you can get a green candle. Green is associated with money and manifestation, so green is the ideal color for this candle. You can do this with anything. You can do spells for self-love with like a pink candle or a red candle. When we visualize, we focus our energy on one specific goal so much that eventually we can manifest it, that it has become real. Because like attracts like and energy attracts energy. Whatever you focus on will happen in the real world. Even if it's something that seems really out of reach, like a really far travel destination or anything, by using the law of attraction, you refocus your mind to only focus on that goal. Now, the beginner witch starter pack. I realize that I've been talking for a long time. I hope this video will not be too long. But now a quick starter pack, what stuff you can get to really start doing witchcraft, because I was also really lost in this part, because you see all this stuff that everyone has and you're like, oh my god, what do I actually need? Of course it depends on what you want to do. If you want to get going in the kitchen, get yourself like a shit ton of herbs. If you want to start doing spells, get some colored candles. But this is a list of things that I would suggest getting in the start. You will not need a lot more for that. So it's basically your beginner witch starter pack. First, like I mentioned, colored candles cannot be missed. Get yourself like every color. These are great for candle magic. Candle magic is like the easiest thing to start with. Get yourself some kind of cleansing material as well. This would typically be like a smudge of sage. I personally don't really like the scent of sage. I don't know what it is about it, but I personally have some Palo Santo Holy Wood because the scent is just better to me than sage, and I just prefer using it. It is a little bit easier for me. I also suggest getting some incense for aromatherapy or just to get like a nice vibe in your room. You can make your own incense, but incense sticks are so cheap and they're so nice to start with. Make sure you get some natural ones though, so not the ones that are like made with gasoline and stuff like that. Make sure it's natural, and incense is a great way. It also smells so good. You could get some crystals. These days crystals are super hip and you can get them anywhere. There are so many crystal shops around. Plus they don't really have to be that expensive. There are really cheap crystals out there. Why not get some of those? Some basic ones that I recommend getting as your first crystals are, for example, clear quartz or rose quartz or amethyst. These are all great. You can also get some bags and make your own little spell bags just by putting like crystals, herbs, and just stuffing everything in there, just taking it with you in your bag. Another thing that I recommend is getting your own deck of tarot cards. They're usually around 20 euros, around something like that. Because tarot is such an easy way to start doing divination. I actually just started my entire witchcraft journey with tarot. You could craft a bunch of things. And last but not least on the starter kit is a notebook. This notebook is in the witchcraft world called the Book of Shadows, and it is just a specific book that you write all your notes in, you write everything that you learn. So you will get like your own tiny grimoire. So you will get your own tiny book with all the information that you need, and you can just keep it for the rest of your life and just keep adding to it forever. And it is definitely a necessity in a witch's world. Okay, this was it for the video. I really hope that it can help some beginner witches with their beginning witchcraft journey, and I really hope that this video helped make some things clear about what magic actually is, and you can actually do it yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching more videos like this, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Bye!